Okay, welcome to my Ragnamod VII Let's Play. I'm just going to nip out here and kill this apotheosis boss. Because I've made some of the apotheosis crafting stuff now. And so I want to break down his loot. So I made the salvaging table, upgraded it to the auto salvaging table. There we go. Got some time-worn fabric, shove it in the ME system. Stick some bags of seeds in the ME system. Cabbage, peanut, coffee, got all of those. Wheat seeds. Actually, I wanted the wheat seeds in my inventory, never mind. Okay, so what have I been up to? Let's go to the old base and I'll show you some of what I've been up to. More chickens. I got rid of the chickens that are producing vanilla eggs. I think I've got enough vanilla eggs now. I don't imagine I'll need more than I have. In fact, I haven't even bothered putting... I just shoved the drawer itself in the ME system because I haven't needed any for quite a while. You know, we can spawn chickens at will. So maybe I should take some eggs and put them into the food area. But apart from that, I don't know that I really need any eggs now. I made a lot more chickens, and the chickens I made, an emeraldite and a penderite chicken. Now these were quite tough to make. I had to go and find a lot of stuff in the nether for them. And the reason I made them was for the auto salvaging table. You just needed a penderite, I think it was an axe, and a pick for that. So I made those. And then I made sausage chicken, because I did some more R's, and I'll show you that in a minute. You'll see that the R's is gone from here. Because manually slaughtering the chickens to fuel the R's jars was annoying. We've got Enderium chickens, Signalum chickens, and a bunch of others. Lumium chickens. I made a second one of these, so I was, yeah, this is why I wanted the seeds in my inventory. Seed. I like to just come by and every now and again, rather than sitting here and doing this, I set it breeding. And I know that there's some people have found ways to automatically do this with computer craft, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't be up to writing the program myself, so I just kind of feel like I might as well just do it manually. Not everything needs upgrading to 1616. I don't even know why I'm doing the Lumium, to be honest. I think I just wanted the Lumium to catch up with the others, which I'd had for a while, like the Invar and the Electrum chickens. Yeah. What's this one? Bronze. Yeah, bronze and Constantine we have now as well. Lumium. That's clay. So yeah, I did that with the chickens. I think I planted this in front of you last time, but we've got source, whatchamacallit, things. Oh. Then we spent a little time with this chap buying all sorts of different seeds to make a few new recipes. Let's put the egg in here and see what that allows me to make. Anything? Sure. Haven't eaten a fried egg, might as well eat a fried egg. Let's just put coal in here. This oven is obviously not efficient, because that would have immediately cooked it in anything else. There we go. And you'll see that I've got a few more hearts because I was just buying some plants, planting the plants, and making what I could out of them. In fact, I should harvest these as They're all fully grown now. So what we want to do is put the seeds away. And keep the plants out. I don't know why olives grow in a bush. As far as I know, olives are a tree thing. Maybe I'm completely wrong about that. Right, let's keep those. Just looking for things that I can just eat straight away. There we go, currants. I haven't eaten currants yet. No. Onions. Kiwis. We'll take these down and put them in. And basically, I was standing with one of the create. What space in here? No. I was standing with one of the create grind thingies, the levers that you turn to make things happen, and just turning it and turning it and turning it until it had turned into it had used up my hunger, so that I could eat things just for the sake of increasing my hearts. Not efficient use of my time, but it was something that I did. Soybeans. I don't need more soybeans. Rutabaga, pineapples, elderberries, garlics, eggplants, honeydews, rice, green onions, hops. Right, let's get some seeds put away. Yeah. I need to do another trip. I know I said that I was going to work on the Hephaestus Forge. I haven't done that yet. Oh, I know I haven't done that yet. It's because I don't have the roots yet. Tomatillos can go in there. Actually, some of these, I'm sure some of these have spaces up here. No, maybe they don't. Space in cupboards. Oops. Got a bit of space. Don't worry, I'm absolutely not going to sit on camera and turn a lever. Okay, that'll do. That'll do for now. Mustard is apparently a stick. Who knew? I guess that goes up here. So does the ginger. Blackberry jam. Let's make the blackberry jam. And blueberry jam. Borscht. Baked sweet potato. Grape juice. Pineapple juice. Raspberry jam. Soy milk. There we go. Okay. And because I'm going to need a bit of space in my inventory, let's just line all this stuff up down here till I have a bit of hunger with which to eat it. There's got to be at least an extra heart in all of this. Okay, right, good job. I probably should mute the sound of chickens laying, shouldn't I? Okay, so yes, that's what I did here. Not necessarily a fine use of my time, but I did it. Oh. I'll just put it in here for now. Next time I go back there, I'll take it back there. I made this waystone because the nether that I had was awful, so I had to come all the way over here just to find some of the basic stuff for the was it the peridot and the emeraldine or whatever it was. So yeah, that was the thing. I don't know if I've shown you this. Did you see this? So this is the ancient city. So this was why I found the did the beyond stuff, so that I could come here and fight some guardians. Doesn't look like the ancient cities that I've seen in other packs, but I think other packs change the way they look, so I don't know what's vanilla, if I'm completely honest. Interesting noise. I built this thing. So this is an arc furnace. It seems to smelt things very, very quickly, but it also has some unique smelting recipes. And I built this for a single thing, which goes into the auto salvager. I just thought, do you know what, I'm this far, I'll upgrade the salvager to an auto salvager. So all of that was just for a single item. I don't know that I'll use it much because you have to change in and out these graphite electrodes, which require you to compress stuff in here. Yeah, you have to make coal coke. Then you have to grind the coal coke into dust. Then you have to compress it in this thing, which means I had to take some potatoes out and put them in here. Put the graphite dust in here. Compress it down to this hot graphite dust. Cook it in here. There's a bit of space. Take it over here. This is why this is staying out, because this can only be used for this jobby. That compresses them into sticks, and you get these graphite electrodes with 50% in them, and you can combine them to make 100% ones. I made the rainbow furnace, and it's just getting through those. I kept the netherite furnace as an overspill, and I'm just not even touching the overspill. Remember how this was like 4 full almost constantly, because this does a stack at a time, and this thing moves them so quickly. This is just, yeah, it's just clearing it. and I think it's using less electricity per second, because it's just like one big chunk gone. Seems to be more efficient. I'm not going to make. You can generate electricity with these things. Apparently, you make multiple ones at once, and when they're all doing it, it makes 40,000. But to be honest, this generates that, so I'm not going to make multiple ones. They're fiddly to make. They're just a bit of a pain. So yeah, that was the thing that I did. You can see that I put a lot more dross into the ME system. Made a lot more drawers. Had to start stacking drawers over here because of all of the thermal ones. So I made the thermal expansion upgrades up to Draconic. There it is. I had all the individual stuff, so I was already making those fancy ores that I showed you. I just needed to make some of the in-between ones, like the Enderium. So we're now making Enderium as well. And for that, it's somewhere. Is it over here? Yes. So I'd previously made a bioreactor, turning things into biofuel. Shoved it on there, because I had this power thing. There was the spare side to it. Uh-oh, being hunted by phantoms again. There it goes. Bye-bye. Yeah, and again did the same sort of thing. Spare bit of power, shoved this onto it, filled it with biofuel, and this allowed me to make steel casings, the recipe of which is relatively cheap. So this unobtainium is very obtainable. You just throw netherite through a nether portal and then go and pick it up from the other side. This, you don't need dark nether stars, you can use regular nether stars. Plastic, the supreme machine frames, I think I made them on the last video for you, and these things are just dragon steel gears. This is just ground up netherite. It's all pretty cheap. So we've got our first 3 steel casings, and on top of that we've made this thing, the metallurgic infuser. And we should probably start using this actually. So let's just start making some mechanism stuff. So redstone and iron. I don't think it's a stack to a stack, but let's just do this. Boop. That'll start making these infused alloys. Leave that doing its job. Oh look, we can eat our first thing. Let's eat the kiwi. Where is it? Oh, I don't think we got him. Did we get him? This is probably full now, I might as well just kill them. Alright. 512 buckets of experience. Should we make another netherite upgrade? Netherite. Have I got another netherite upgrade? Oh, we'll grab the netherite. At functional. I don't know what I'm generating all this essence for, but there's bound to be a use for it. Okay. Is that everything I did? I feel like there was more that I did, but some of that was actually quite fiddly to do, so maybe that was everything I did. I got a bit burnt out and had to switch off last night. I'm thinking I might even start the Stardew Valley Let's Play before I've even finished this one. Just to kind of give myself a bit of a break for it, because otherwise I'll just wind up stopping and then never finishing this. But that's the danger, that I'll stop and forget where I am, although I suppose I can always then watch the video to remember where I am. These things just keep on spawning. What did I think I would tackle today? I thought what I would tackle today is the bits from occultism that I need to do the psi thing, just to chalk that off. So let's look at that. So for psi, oh yeah, let me show you what I did downstairs. this thing. Remember I said I was going to make a stack of these things? Look, watch this. Look how quickly that is. Just like printing them. Doesn't use any essence. It was complicated to build. I'll show you actually. All of this stuff went into building it, and this is the fiddliest bit. So I had to get into iridium circuits from the FTB, but I had all the machines I needed to do it. These were relatively easy RF machines to make. Yeah, so those were simple. So yeah, all of these bits together, and then you just put 3 of any kind of the essence on there, and it will just print more of it. So let's see, I've already got another stack. So that makes chickens a lot quicker. All I need to do then is automate the what happened there? Some flowers. An Enderman must have teleported in or something. Automate the phoenix feather, and then I can I can break those down. Automate the phoenix feather, and then I can do them completely automatic. So where is it? Armory cabinets. So look in here. What I'm looking for purple ones. They're mostly grey. Some blue, some green. See, what I could do is I could set up something to pump this out of here, I think, into the automated salvager. That would be the thing to do. And then pump the dusts and stuff that we get into the system. Let's just grab one of them. Put it in there. Yeah, done. What do we need this for? Life mending. Well, I don't want that. Or maybe I do. I did make a regen charm. Don't know if I showed you that. Made this thing. It's made the potions, blaze powers, and I made it invulnerable. And it's not very good, if I'm completely honest. Yeah. So yeah, I did that for ours. So let's do the Psi one, Psi custom machinery. So this is the tricky bit. Oh, okay. So we're not going to be able to do that until we get a Gaia Guardian's head. Now I do have decapitating on my sword, I think, but or severing. Don't know if that'll do the same thing. But we need to get started on Britannia then, I guess. Right, so fertilizer. I knew I had some more of this stuff. Just need to try and get all the different kinds of flowers. Hopefully this will be it. So, at Britannia, so we've got magenta, black, light grey, grey, green, brown, light blue, cyan, blue, pink, Orange, yellow, purple, red, yellow. I don't have white. White. Let's go to the quests, Britannia. Mystical white flower. There's no fancy way of doing it. No, we just got to make more mystical fertilizer, which is fine. We can do that. So floral fertilizer is this ritual. It's the ritual of the forest, for which I need powder of fertility. I think I've got some powder of fertility. Powder, yeah, so 2 powder of fertility, 2 powder of steady growth. Then we need bone meal, but we're going to make that with bones. Let's make a stack of it, why not? Bone meal, and then we need an oak sapling. Okay, and then we need to go back to the old base. This is all that Nature's Aura stuff that I told you about a while back. Okay, see all these different coloured trees? They exist because I turned their leaves gold with some kind of powder. I can't even remember exactly how I did it, but let's just check. I'm on, I don't want stairs. Oh, there we go. This stuff makes gold powder. I might just leave that tree as a bit of a mess. Recipe. It's a gold leaf. Nature's Aura. Brilliant fibre, yeah. So you make the brilliant fibre. The brilliant fibre is made with desh nuggets, grass, and leaves. So we got the desh. We're growing the desh. We can make the grass easy enough with clippers. Yeah, this is not hard to make. So we can make a large amount of stuff. Now I don't know if growing this stuff harms the amount of aura in the chunk, but we can repair that. In fact, we should repair that. So let's see, ancient. See, we've got all these ancient saplings. So we'll just plant an ancient sapling here. And if the chunk is missing aura, these will just start disappearing. And I think it works that if a chunk is full of aura, it will like equalize with the chunks around it, if I remember correctly from having looked at this model ages ago. So that should just do the trick, that if this does use aura, which I don't know, that should solve it. Looks all pretty there, doesn't it, amongst the yellows and the greens. And my big jungle tree. Inexcusable jungle tree. Yep, there we go. Okay, so shut the door, we weren't born in a barn. Oh, we can eat more things. Let's eat some more things. Let's eat a honeydew. And some basil. Oh, got some more space. We'll eat turnip, and I reckon we've got space for the zucchini. Come on, more hearts. No, not yet. Okay, that's done for a bit. Okay, now I do this. Use to make that, and there's a way to do this with a nature's altar. I need a crumbling catalyst. Yeah. And I don't know how you get a crumbling catalyst yet. So let's just do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, so how you do this is, let me see. I put down the tree. That's the easiest way to do it. Is that in the middle? It's not even in the middle. There we go. Put down the tree in the middle. I get this stuff and I go like this. So there's sort of like a... all the squares immediately around it are free, and then the ones around that are this gold powder. I don't think it matters the order in which you put these on. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think it does. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it like this. And then I'm going to... No. Looks like it doesn't. Do you see all that stuff coming off there? That means that the crafting seems to be working. And it's consumed all the bits. It's consumed the tree. And there we have some floral fertilizer. With a little luck, we won't need to make any more of that. So let's just go over here. Boom. Come on. There it is. That's what we wanted. That's all we wanted. Right. Then I think what we need is some clay. Okay, that's that. And we need... oh look, we're nearly out of these things. Okay. Where are we? Stack of them. No. Like this. That's... stack of them. It would be fun to make them different colours, but I'm not going to. Can I do it this way? No. Make the whole stack into them. Make the whole stack into them. Ultra botany pots. There we go. We'll get some dirt. And sorry about that, my throat was getting a bit hoarse. Okay, right, then where do we want to put it? I think over here, against the wall. Is this chunk loaded? No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. There we go. This chunk is indeed loaded. There we go. So we've got black, grey, light grey, white. Red, orange, yellow. Green, cyan, light blue, blue, purple. Brown. Pink, magenta. Think that is all of the colours that I'm expecting. I'm not going to automate these, and the reason for is I just don't think I'll need that many. Item frame. Just make a stack of item frames. There we go. Let's put them away. And then we add Britannia. So let's start, like I said, with black. In fact, let's start with 2 blacks, 2 greys, 2 light greys. I've only got the 1 white. That's fine. White. And we can do this. Look at that. See? Already a bunch of them. Okay. Put that away. Okay, then what shall we go with? We'll go with, let's go from yellow to orange to red to pink to magenta to purple. I think that'll be the way. Yellow, orange, pink, purple. Then we want blue, light blue, cyan, light green, green, brown. Okay, right. So then we need another hopper, botany pot, and we need another item frame because I forgot about lime. And then we also need some dirt. Dirt. Perfect. Right, now we're growing all of the kinds of botany flowers. Let's just come over here, get rid of these guys. Bye. Just so many of them. Come on, calm down. And come over here and disappear. There we go. Right, so we need these first. Look at that stack of them already. Perfect. What I was doing before for the orange ones, because we need sparks as well, so I should make a load of sparks for the chickens, because I've been doing that in a very manual way. I was using the orange flowers. I was breaking them down into petals. I was planting them on the ground. Have I shown you this? This is one way of multiplying Britannia. No, bone meal. This is one way of multiplying the petals and the flowers, and it grows tall mystical flowers. It used to be you couldn't break them except with a shears. I guess in more recent versions of it you can break them out. Now they don't stack with that. You can't turn them into the regular ones. They just are the tall ones. But each one of those produces 4. So you turn 1 into 4, 4 into 16, and so on, until you have lots and lots of mystical petals. Okay, so now we need to make ourselves a petal apothecary. Okay, so petal apothecary, and we want that near a source of water. So let's put it down here, because we take that, put that with that, put it in there. There we go. I don't know if there's a way to automatically pump water into this. There might be. I'm hearing things now. Okay, let's make a mystical daisy. Okay, so it's just 4 of these. Just chuck them out with a cube, and then I chuck seeds in. And I've got myself my first pure daisy. I always make 2 of them, at least. And why not? Because we've got plenty of white flowers. And this is a bit like, this is like if you've got a kettle in a shared kitchen, you always put enough water back into the kettle to make a cup of tea. Don't fill it up all the way to the top, because you don't want to boil unnecessary water, but you always put enough water in to make another cup of tea. Don't be that guy. Always refill your petal apothecary. Okay. Right. Let's see. Now, I'm almost certain this isn't going to be as simple as just making wood. It might be as simple as just making wood. Accepts any... Okay, so this accepts any blue sky stone. And this looks like it accepts any blue skies wood. Good thing we have large quantities of both. So lunar stone. It's one of these. It's moonstone that's beyond there. I want lunar stone. That's it. So let's just get a couple of stacks of that. And then while that's cooking, I can go back here to the old base where I'm growing 2 different kinds of blue skies wood. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that. There we go. And you just put it around like that, and then after a minute you see all the little particles mean that it's doing its job. After a minute it's going to have turned it into the fancy Britannia stone and wood. Living stone, living wood. Now I will probably turn all of this into living stone and wood, probably off camera, because again that's one of those dross jobs that I tend to do manually because that's just how I do things, but it's not necessarily a very sensible way of doing things. There we go, we call it at it. Some of that, some of that. Oh. Just throw that on the ground for a second. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Now we've got even more of them. We'll do it twice as quickly. Okay, so while that's doing that, let's have a look at what comes next. It wants 16 of each. Okay, well that's not going to be hard to do. Then we make the mana pool. That's just living rock. It's simple. Then we have to start making different kinds of producing flour. Here we go. Probably the first one we'll do is not a hydrangea, an endoflame. That's just brown, red, and light grey. Same way we made pure daisy. And then that you basically just feed it coal. Internal buffer of 300 mana, a 7x7x7 range, and produces 3 mana every 0.1 seconds for half of the fuel's burn time. Okay. Cool. And we can just feed it coal because we've got loads and loads of coal. So this will be the first thing we make. We'll make a bunch of these, probably just fill a 7x7 area of it, and then you feed it into a mana spreader. The mana spreader, cheap to make. That then directs it towards the pool. The pool fills up, but we can also make black lotus. So rod varnish is just sawdust and iron. We can make this stuff infinitely. We're already making glass, so that's fine. Purple dye, we're making the components of that, so we can make lots of purple rod varnish. And then you remember I said that I made the thing to make the ebony and ivory substance. So yeah, we can make large amounts of that. What we're eventually going to have is the size stabilizer, which I guess just turns Fe into ebony substance. but yeah. Oh, that's one. Okay. Right. Okay, so that should have completed that task. Yep, it has. So we'll just make ourselves our mana pool, and then we'll shove the rest in there. This probably isn't the best area to do it, but actually I do need to move all this stuff, so maybe what I'll do is I'll deconstruct all this. I don't think I need this for very much anymore. Possibly if I need to make some more upgrades, but then I can just move this somewhere else to do that. So I think this is a good place to do Britannia, so because we got all the stuff here. So let's just put this down. Let's put it down here, because then I'll use this area for the generating flora. I won't leave the pure daisies here forever. There we go. Just while I'm making the stuff. Okay, and then let's make ourselves the mana spreader. So, like that. We can still keep using that for now. And then we'll make ourselves, so what was it? It was brown. Put it in there. It was brown, light grey, and red. Okay, so at Britannia, here we go. So we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, let's put you away. 1, 2, I don't need that anymore, so we get the seeds out. Here we go. Oops. Okay, so this is a thing that you have to be careful of. Putting accidental things in it. If you didn't mean to put something in it, just right click it with an empty hand. It'll take the last thing out. There we go. Now we have 2 endo flames. Oops. And we'll get to let's get 2 of these. I don't know if these are better or worse than blocks of coal. There you go. One of them's eaten one. One of them's eaten the other. Okay, and then very quickly, wand. Sticks. 1, 2, 3. Grey one's fine. I don't really mind about the colours. Okay, and you can see that's now filling that up. Now let's put a little bit of mana in there. We can do the other thing that I said, so Lotus. Here we go. Let's just get a stack of them. Oh, that's not right. Maybe I forgot to grow the blue ones. Old base. I did, I forgot to grow them. I don't think I'm even growing the red ones. Alex, you're a numpty. Okay, right. Well, good thing we got these extra botany pots, eh? Dirt. Put that in there. That in there. I wonder if I can take it out of the top. No. No, I can't take it out of the top. There we go. Now we're making them. We'll go to the base. And we'll get the stack of red flowers that I want. And we'll turn that into a stack of red. And that into a stack of blue. And together they will make 2 stacks of purple. This stuff is relatively easy. I've got a wand that does it. Just turns redstone into it. So let's get my wand out. So in here, oh, didn't mean to do that. I somehow put you into there. Let's put you away. In here I've got all my wands. No. In here I've got my wands. No. Where are my wands? Are they back in the old base? Over here? In this thing? No. Rod? Here it is. Yeah, focusing rod. Infusion. I think this is the one with it in. We'll soon see. Get a stack of redstone. Chuck it out. Yep, there we go. That did that. In fact, we'll get another stack of redstone out and do it again. Okay. And we'll just chuck it in there. This one makes the ebony substance. So we'll go and do that now. So if we want to make a full stack of this, we want 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to end cities as good a place as any. Same metal rod frame. think I can just do this, do it all at once, I think. Yes, I did. 1, 2, 3, put that away for now. 1, 2, 3. Ugh, 4. There we go. Chuck that all into the corner. And that's all ebony substance. So then we make a full stack of these. Is this working? Purple. No, it's not working. I thought it would keep making more in there. Well, that's annoying. Right, well that's half a stack. And like that. There we go. We've made half a stack of Black Lotus. So we'll go back here. Base. The reason we needed to put a bit of mana in here is because there needs to be some mana to dissolve these into. Now I can just chuck those in there. And you hear the sound of them dissolving and filling up the pool. There we go. Now we've got a good amount of mana in here. Oh, it didn't. The quest didn't click because I had that in there. Let's make some more lunar stone into living stone. Get it all out of our inventory. Okay, right. Well, you can see what I'm going to be doing for a minute. I'm going to be filling up my mana pool, either through making more endo flames and feeding them coal or blaze rods, blaze rod meshes or whatever they're called. I'm going to be converting lots of stone and wood into living stone or living rock and living wood, and I'm going to be making some more Black Lotus and just topping up my mana pool until I have a good amount of mana. And then when I've got a good amount of mana, we'll start doing the other things that we need to do with Botania. Because there are things like the agglomeration plates. If I do use, see, like that's making just one terrasteel takes half a mana pool. So you saw how much effort it did just to fill up, like that was what, an eighth of it, quarter of it at the most. That takes a whole half a mana pool. This, making Alf Steel, takes 2 whole mana pools. So yeah, I need a good sized buffer of mana pools. So I'm going to make some more mana pools. And I'll link them all together and I'll show you how I link them together. And then we'll go from there. Let's start with 4. 4's a good number. Oh, I've made too many. Just stick one there. Because I think there'll be a spreader. Mana. No, there's not. Yes, there is. Mana splitter. So you can put this between some pools and it will split evenly between them. So if I get some iron, oh, well, that would have been too easy, wouldn't it? How do you want us to make mana steel? You want us to make mana steel with steel? Okay, well that's easy. It almost might as well not have bothered because steel is so easy to come by. There we go. So we've got our 2 mana steel, and I'm guessing, yeah, we can make a chicken. So I'll make a mana steel chicken, and that's what I'll do. As soon as I've got enough of anything, mana steel's relatively easy, so I'll just use these 2 now. But as soon as I've got enough any kind of ingot, I'll make the chicken for it to avoid having to make too much of it. Okay, so mana splitter like that goes in there. And what I should be able to do is I should be able to chop this up. Let's just put down these. These will do. What's that mana splitter? That on top. Make sure these are connected to these. That. So that's now connected to that. That's now connected to that. That connects to that. And then if I feed these with blocks of coal, that will pour into that, and it will fill up all of these at the same time. Not this one. But we can do that with sparks or something. Or we could just have other sources of mana. Anyway, right. We're over an hour. My fiance is now up, and I fear that she's hiding and eating her breakfast in the bedroom because she's worried about getting caught on audio. So I'm going to stop recording now, and I will see you later. Bye.